Welcome to the All Things Fun Vidcast. I'm your host, Ed Evans. I'm here with my co-hosts, Allison Eckel and Glenn Walker.
Yo, 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 what up, y'all?
Bringing a little bit of that hardcore into our vidcast here.
Making it street.
Just how we roll. Street, yes. Could not be more Caucasian. All right, this week, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff.
And it's a 80% day.
It's an 80% day.
80% day. 80% chance if I take a book from you, you'll hit me.
Nice.
For the bettors out there.
Who had 80?
Nice. As far as I can tell, it's like a drinking game now. If something happens, they take a drink.
You went through the pile before I got here, so you should already have the books you want.
Don't bet on it.
For the bettors out there.
So let's start with DC this week.
It's DC.
Marching on. Marching on. See, I say that, but nobody moves.
Well, we assumed if you went DC, you got something in mind.
I
right?
got one book. So,
one?
let's start with my book. That's all they left me. All right, DC, thankfully is one of my favorites. Green Lantern Corps, along with the Alpha Lanterns. Green Lantern Corps, number 11. Very cool. If you read last month's, they busted out our Rogue Lantern, and now the Alpha Corps is chasing him. So we're setting up for things that are going to be happening in the near future across all the Green Lantern books. So definitely worth checking out. Lots going on here. Any other New 52 DC books out there this week?
Well, I have Legion of Superheroes, number 11. Paul Levitt's Goodness. Bouncing Boy and Duo Damsel and the Legion Academy
Nice.
students
Awesome.
are going into Dominator space to save Dream Girl and Brainiac 5.
Nice.
I also have Savage. DC Universe presents number 11. Father and daughter going after the bad guys. I believe that's the last part of that series. I have Wonder Woman.
I'll have to be in the show, right?
I know.
Yes. Wonder Woman 11. Wonder Woman versus Apollo for the throne of Zeus. Do you have any DC?
I do.
And speaking
of Wonder Woman, yeah.
She's got a big role in Justice League 11.
Yeah, Justice League 11, which we usually would start with, but I was still flipping through it. It's a lot of action in this one. They're wrapping up their encounter with Graves, and they're facing their own demons. And Wonder Woman's pissed, and she has some throwdowns with a lot of people, a lot of team members, and it's pretty awesome.
I like it when we press it for time. It's good stuff.
So there's that.
She dropped the P word.
She did. Boom!
Booyah!
Anybody else angry this week?
Lots of anger this week. I don't know, speaking of angry women, we have Birds of Prey 11, more on their saga to bring back Ivy.
I feel like all the
Poison Ivy.
emasculated over here.
Ivy.
Poison Ivy unleashed in that one.
Yeah, Supergirl 11, this is the all-women episode.
There it is.
DC's corner of the market, yay DC. Supergirl 11, continuing there. We've got Red Hood and the Outlaws. This is Corey.
Secret Origin of Starfire.
Yes, we've got the background on Corey and her sister and what happened there, and her being really cool.
I got women over here.
Yeah.
I got Batwoman number 11.
Nice.
Finish of that storyline.
You do
Demons
have
and
11.
magics and
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Did you
I've
say
got
what you did? Yeah.
Catwoman number 11, Judd Winnick, and some great Adriana Melo art.
I got nothing.
It's got nothing.
Yeah.
And then I've
making
got,
out.
before
That's
Watchmen number 2, there's a Silk Spectre, number school,
nice.
number
Nice.
2, Amanda Connor art, Darwin Cook's words, still
Awesome.
good stuff. I can't talk.
All right, so moving on.
Still good stuff. Crimson Corsair is heating up in the back, last 2 pages.
Awesome.
You
What
want to
else
take a
you got?
break?
We do have some guys, too. There's some guys headlining
stuff.
some books in DC. This week we have Captain Atom Final Countdown number 11.
Is that J.K. Kroll?
Yes,
Still?
it's
Yep.
still J.T. Kroll. We have Nightwing, number 11. Blue Beetle, I enjoyed this one. It's some looks at the new superheroes in the DC universe, right? They're new still to everybody. And it's a look at, are they a menace or are they good? And how Booster Gold uses it and spins it, and Blue Beetle wants in on that, but they're not really seeing eye to eye for a little while.
It's blue versus gold.
Blue versus gold,
Yeah.
right? And I like the personalities in that book, so that one's good.
We're gonna jump outside the DC unit?
No, you should do your Batman and then.
Well, that's not
Then
really
Vertigo.
continuity, is it?
Nope.
No.
It's Batman Beyond. I don't even know what number this is.
Unlimited.
Batman Beyond Unlimited number 6.
Good book.
Yep.
You got Superman Beyond versus Solomon Grundy and Darkseid. There's also some Batman Beyond in there in the back.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. Fables 119, part 6 of Cubs in Toyland.
Nice.
Awesome.
For John Constantine Hellblazer fans, you've got issue 293.
The longest running book in DCU.
Yeah, without a reset, right? And let's get crazy. Let's do some indies, and then we'll head over to Marvel. How's that
Okay.
sound?
Ooh, yes.
All right, madness. So let me keep going here because I have a lot of indies here. So Mark Millar, The Secret Service, issue number 3. Check it out. Another Millar spin.
Nice.
Neat thing from Millar World. Yep. Then we have Mars Attacks, number 2, issue 2. There it is. That's my girl.
Best part of the show.
Best
6
part.
minutes in.
Rewind it. Rewind it.
No,
Alabaster
don't
Rolls.
run. We are your friends. Sorry, guys.
Alabaster Rolls, 4 of 5 out this week.
I hear that's quite good.
I hear that as well. That's a great read. Star Wars Darth Vader and the Ghost Prison, also a lot of fun. One of a
Based on a movie, right?
no, not based on a movie unless you count Star Wars.
And yeah,
And
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, issue 3. Another one's doing really well.
It's a creepy cover.
It's a creepy
Sorry,
book.
not Saga, but this one.
Yeah, that's a creepy one. That's pretty creepy too. Saga, chapter 5, Brian K. Vaughan.
Lots of buzz.
Lots of buzz. Good read from Image. Just doing
Awesome.
pretty well these days. What else? Who has some other indies here today?
I got indies. I got indies. Do you know Star Trek? Go with
We'll do
go with
right.
normal Star Trek first, and then I will jump in
Okay,
with abnormal Star
IDW,
Trek.
Star Trek, The Truth About Tribbles, part 1.
Cool.
Secret Origin of the Tribbles.
Let's see how they update Tribbles
Secret Origin
for a new
of the
generation. I'm
Tribbles.
looking forward to reading that one. Secret Origin, nice.
I've got Star Trek Next Generation and Doctor Who. We got Cybermen, we got Borg, we got Tom Baker Doctor,
Wait.
we got the original Star Trek
I was going to
crew,
say, that's Kirk on the
and
cover.
we've got Next Generation crew, and we have Matt Smith.
Nice.
You cannot lose with this book.
But
This
it's
is
just a ton of awesome sauce.
my pick, and the book
Awesome
you
sauce.
all want
A quart of awesome
this week.
sauce.
How do you make awesome sauce?
I don't know, but that is a good
That's in
recipe
it,
right
yeah.
there.
I got Exo Man of War number 3. Eric has got the armor. He is taking booty and taking names.
Awesome.
David Lith with a contemporary take on the Spider. Great crime noir. And I got Kiss number 2 from IDW. Getting Cosmic, Dressed to Kill number 2.
You should
Also
make him do his books in haiku.
IDW, Danger Girls crossover with Army of Darkness seems to be finished. Now it's just crossing with G.I. Joe. That ought to be a lot of fun.
We should put a poll on Facebook who she should cross over with next.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll look into that. And Grim Fairy Tales, Myths and Legends, when your little girl grows out of her clothing and you don't buy her anything new, this happens. It's not
She gets her
pretty.
own comic book?
I
Just her
like
own comic book,
Give her
yeah.
dimples and everything back there.
Yeah, it's just wrong on so many levels. But anyway, it looks like Gretel knocking on the door of the crone at the candy house. Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
That's the
let me
one.
see that.
Wow.
Kids, don't trick or treat at his house.
No. Particularly not in revealing
Well,
costumes.
no, you get the free comic books, free comic book
Yeah,
day.
that's true.
You won't get this one, though.
Yeah. That's a
I'm
keeper.
keeping this.
All right.
Folks from Cenoscope, they really, they know their anatomy. Wow.
Hey, let's talk about some Marvel.
Marvel.
Yes, I have continuing the estrogen strain today. Marvel actually does have a book frontlined by a woman.
I was in 2 Marvel Girl Echo. All right.
Madness.
It's amazing. Captain Marvel #1 out today.
I hate that cover.
You
You hate the cover?
You get the origin, you get the new costume, you get guest stars.
Guest stars.
You get some amazing painted art. I don't know who the artist is.
Yeah, the art is amazing. I just got to crack the first
Get
page
into it,
because I was running late today, but I'm going to read this. And Absorbing Man is in the first panel.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You're one of your favorite Marvel characters. And it's great script, great continuity history by Kelly Sue McCormick.
DeConnick? No?
That's not right.
Yeah. Kelly Sue DeConnick.
Kelly Sue DeConnick,
Okay,
writer.
okay.
And Dexter Soy, artist.
Nice.
I had her name wrong, but she's darn good.
You got it right.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to reading this. I might put this one in the newsletter this week.
Excellent choice.
So you all know I actually will read it. And they gave me another Marvel that I didn't actually get around to reading. So if anybody else wants to throw in and talk about it, that's all right. But I like the cover. X Factor, number 240. Run, Layla, run.
Layla's a rock star mutant, right?
I was going to guess that by the decorations owner.
I don't.
I'm not going to
I
help
don't-
either of you
Kind
out.
of like rock star.
I'm asking Ed. Ed knows
I'm
X-Men.
not going to help you. I don't know either of you out.
I think she's a rock star.
I think she's a rock. You're so rock star. Anyway, that's out this week.
It's definitely worth checking out. Peter David's run on X Factor continues. You've also got, in some of the mutants, you've got Uncanny X-Men 16. More of Sinister's machinations. Again, he's not resting while this whole Avengers versus X-Men thing happens. He's got little plot within plot running around.
If I was a villain in the Marvel Universe, I'd be working my butt off right now while every hero on Earth is fighting.
That's what,
Yeah.
and that's actually what Sinister's doing. He's,
Yeah.
he's working on his little side project. You've got X-Men 32 out this week. This is non-Avengers crossover, Avengers X-Men crossover, so you can actually keep up with your X-Men in this book. And New Mutants, this has been a great series, Fear the Future, Part 3 of 3. This is the end of it. A lot of fun. It's opened up with a Defenders crossover. Well, no, Defenders appeared in the first part of this. There wasn't actually a crossover. But it was a lot of fun, definitely worth checking out. This is great. This is the end of that story arc. You've got Wolverine out this week, 309. Glenn, what else do you have over there, sir?
I got a whole bunch of AVX stuff.
Yeah?
Including the book, AVX Part 8.
Holy mackerel. Should open with that.
Why? Namor versus the Avengers in Wakanda. This is hot.
Looks hot.
Get it?
Avengers Academy, Emma Frost, another member of the Phoenix Five, taking on the kids. I've got Fantastic Four, speaking of Wakanda. They're hanging out with the gods and the Black Panthers.
Look at Street Gang.
Want me to keep going?
It
You
does,
got
two
the
street
Jets and
gangs.
the...
DMX Max over there. I've got
Sharks.
Invincible Iron Man 521, Matt Fraction and the Mandarin. I've got Daredevil, Mark Wade Goodness, Daredevil in Latveria. It's like a world tour of the Marvel Universe today.
It is.
And I've got everyone's favorite book, The
Certainly
Infernal Man
Infernal.
Thing.
Infernal.
Number
It is
2.
estrogen week, isn't it?
Yes,
It's all the women books and the Infernal Man thing.
The Infernal Man Thing. Steve Gerber Goodness.
Nice. And I guess our last Marvel this week, Untold Tales of Punisher Max, number 2, Where the Devil Don't Stay, out this week.
Have you seen the Thomas Jane YouTube Punisher video?
I have not.
The fan film with the guy who played Punisher?
I have heard
It's
about
called
it.
Dirty Laundry. It's awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Check that out. Also this week, lots of trades and cool stuff. You've got this really neat Marvel Superheroes versus Villains pop-up books.
That
It's-
looks cool.
Yeah, not for kids. I mean, granted, they'll say 3 and up, but this is actually paper engineering. So it's a really neat, calling it a pop-up is an understatement. It's very cool.
That's a major you can take in Kim McKinney College, right?
Paper engineering?
Paper engineering.
It's kind of cool. I'd take that class. Some really neat stuff. Zombie Kid Diaries. You know a little bit about
Yes,
this,
and
right?
there was a preview on Free Comic Book Day that I got to read. At first, I thought Zombie Kid Diaries. This person needs an original thought. This is zombies versus it's tossed up with
Wimpy
Diary of a
Kid.
Wimpy Kid. Really, but then I read it, and it has a lot of heart, and it's really pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's
It's
about
very
being
cool.
different. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's middle grades, tween boys. They struggle with their own identity, and so this kid it's his own little diary that he puts together as he's training for a video game Olympics or something like that, but it's what all he goes through, and he's different because he happens to have caught a zombie virus when his mom
Happens.
caught a zombie virus doing drug trials or something like that.
Even that happens.
So it's a little gross, but it has a lot of heart, and it was really a good read. I really enjoyed it.
It's a lot of fun. You've also got, from Marvel Ultimate Comics, The Ultimates, the Hickman most recent story arc that just ended in hardcover. You've got, this is great, Amazing Spider-Man Ends of the Earth, Dan Slott run, that also just ended. A big, oversized hardcover collection. Very cool, yeah. Let's see now. There's like, no, he doesn't. Maybe do that. Maybe that.
There's also some issues out for kids this week. We have from DC, Young Justice, Number 18, this is the same group from the cartoon.
Whole lot of gorillas.
A lot of gorillas.
Whole
Gorillas,
lot of gorillas.
gorillas attack!
You got the
Mars
brain, you
attacks,
got Molly, you got
gorillas
Ultra
attack.
Unite, you got Grodd.
Yes. And number 10, Snark from Kaboom. Love this comic.
Steampunk Jabberwock.
Very cool. Awesome. Doesn't get any better than that. Slightly older kids, Simpsons comics, and
Dope.
Sonic Universe. And this is another Free Comic Book Day. Something that was previewed at Free Comic Book Day is now out. Third World Studios presents Finding Gossamer.
Pretty.
It is pretty. It also was a really good read, what I read from the Free Comic Book Day. This an alternative learning style
Oh
little
yeah,
boy.
I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
really,
very
really
good.
smart, and he
Yeah.
can see into this other world that nobody else quite can see, and it's really, really cool. I enjoyed that one. Finding Gossamer. Ah, we've got.
Sure.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
fine.
consider that kids. Smurf versus Smurf. Some reprints of Smurf comics in trade paperback.
Clash of the New Kids. Do they fight New Kids on the block?
He doesn't marry anybody. This is for kids.
Archie Comics also has something out. I
Archie's
don't
a
consider that for kids.
serial marrier.
He is, but not in this case.
Teenagers.
This is just the classic. All right, I'll give you that. Yeah. It's the classic cast, and they want to introduce a new cast. You've got new kids in there. Of course, the new kids look much cooler than the old kids.
Yeah.
That's a little rough. So,
We,
Even
we,
the
we
nerds
gotta
are
hook
right.
Archie up with this girl.
aw.
Oh. Yeah, that's Betty
Now
when
that-
she's trying to out-cool Veronica, right?
Yeah, that would be
That's why I say it's not for kids.
Yeah,
They do it. I know it.
She's gonna know it.
that's
No.
what we need. Archie Xenoscope crossover.
Nice. That's coming
Sure, it's in the
next.
works. Yeah. Hickman's running the Fantastic Four trade paper collection this week. This collects FF 6 to 11.
They've been doing a great job with FF. I can't wait for his Avengers.
Yes, that should be great. Captain America and Bucky, this is Ed Brubaker. This collects Captain America and Bucky 620 to, where is it, 624. Nice. Then we've got X-23, Chaos Theory. You got your Vampire Jubilee.
I hate when that happens.
I do too. Ghost Rider.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Well, see, now this works with you now, right? Because this is our estrogen Ghost
right,
Rider.
there you go.
Yeah.
More women on the covers.
Yeah, so
Gotta
this
love
collects
it.
Ghost Rider, the new Ghost Rider. So it's the .1 and Ghost Rider 1 through 9.
Her head's on fire and she can't do a thing with her hair.
Just can't do a thing with it. And for your new 52 this week, you've
Can't wear
got
purple.
Damn. Volume 1, Uneasy Company, Men of War.
Men of War.
Nice.
All right.
New 52.
Nice.
And Batwing Volume 1, The Lost Kingdom trade paper
Nice.
collection.
Awesome.
Real quick, we've got some, for folks who are following manga this week, Pandora Hearts 11 arrives. Soul Eater.
I'll swallow your soul.
Volume 1. No
So
charge.
it's wrong.
Vampire Knight 14. She's here all week. Tip your waitstaff. Try the veal. Black Butler 10 or X. And out in paperback, Twilight the graphic novel Volume 2 because it was in hardcover for so long. So now you can get all your Twilight action. There you go. Pass that right down.
Awesome, man.
Estrogen right there. All right, kids.
I guess.
I guess. Just like maybe. All
These
right.
guys are so butch.
Sparkly vampires.
Wow. So it's just a taste of all the goodness you can get this week. Also, last week, we don't have any here in front of us, but the Chaos War Hero Clicks came out.
HeroClix,
Nice.
Chaos
Get your
War.
hands on those. And all kinds of goodness. This week, the new reprints of the Wizards of the Coast D&D First Edition come out this week. Some of the proceeds of that go to the Gary Gygax Foundation, which is very cool. And yeah, check it all out. So this is just a partial list. Hit our website, allthingsfun.net, for a complete list. Otherwise, we will see you next week here on the All Things Fun Vidcast.